this question is for both of you. What
That's
trait
Guthrie
do
in
you
the
think
suit
would
and
give you
tie.
the edge at the next level?
And that's the old QB. I stole his job. High risk plays.
I feel like when I get in the zone, I can whip the ball all over the yard, and
He's a
really,
stud,
there's
isn't
no
he?
one that can do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
I'm
cool.
sure I deserve a little credit though there.
I know a
mean,
lot of these
I am
games
the
have
one
something
pulling up and
similar.
hauling in those ducks.
Like the NHL games I used to
True.
play had.
But seriously though, the past
Like
2
there's a
years
franchise
has really
mode and then there's
put
a
things in
face of the
perspective for me,
franchise mode.
and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Apparently they're best
Well,
buddies
okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great
now.
place.
Even though
to go
I
to
stole
find
his
out
job and ratted him out.
where these
but-
two are going. All right, gents. Who wants to go first? I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
And then they gave him the wide receiver
All right.
position, which is the position I want. I would rather him stay QB and I be wide receiver. But no. Select your team. Wait a minute. Oh, we might have to do Texas though. How we're doing Texas? Defeat.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made.
Please let me be a
Tell us,
wide
when it
receiver.
came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a
Plus,
draw.
he just likes guns. That's
He's
why
a
he
guy that's
chose.
had a ton of success with the school, and
Like, I want to get me the
Nothing else?
sweetest AR you
I
ever
think there's a lot I
seen.
can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy.
There's the school
What
reporter,
you got for
Reggie.
us?
I don't trust this guy.
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Trust this guy. When they, well, I'll probably get a modern AK-47. I bet you there's some
Whoa,
sweet
Tommy,
ones
Same question.
for sale in Texas.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean,
Tricked
Batman
out
needs his Robin.
modern
Can't
AK-47.
break up
Oh
this
my
dynamic duo.
God. We grabbed the same hat. Don't follow me, bruh.
I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
Yeah, they got like a little bit of beef with each other, but not really. He used to be the QB. I stole his
Rolling in,
position.
everybody, on today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years.
Hey, I know this guy. Isn't he an actor?
Waiting for your shot, so I made a decision.
Isn't he the actor from Friday Night Lights?
Neither one of you will be starting.
What? Fireback.
What do
this
you mean?
Bitch ass motherfucker.
We've done everything that you asked of us.
Oh, he flexing. Oh shit. Shoot your mute. If you don't got one of these, shoot your fucking mute.
How many of
Enough
those
said.
do you guys have?
Facts. Roasted. Conversation over.
Now, as I was saying,
That's how you shut someone up in real
neither of
life.
you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
That's how you shut someone up in real life, bro.
I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
A little bit of back talk, you just
That's
throw
good.
down your fucking Super Bowl rings.
You both get reps at
How
QB.
many of these do you got?
It's
Excuse
a
me?
defense first team
Oh, that's what I
now,
fucking know.
so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't.
All right, cool, we
Understand?
get it. You got good D.
But you've seen what we did in high school.
Ed.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more of these. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of
Be
one
wide
of you.
receiver. What I was born to do.
You'll start
bro.
the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, We'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right?
Oh, this coach is an asshole.
Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Go on, get out of here.
What I'd really do is I'd meet the coach in the fucking parking lot with my brand new fucking AK-47 I bought, brand new from Texas. And I'd be like, how many of these you got, motherfucker? Imagine.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Longhorns from the University of Texas.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if this got any harder. A bit too.
It is time for the Kickoff Classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports.
I think that's because this mode settings won't apply to this story
Set to
mode.
go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's White.
Oh,
He
shot.
finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few
This is
more
much better than I thought it'd
chances in
be,
what they're doing.
right? This
Maybe
little
try
story
to
mode
isolate
makes it
their
kind of cool.
star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed
There we
and
go,
pace of
DB.
play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Don't do that.
They'll find Galloway.
How did he catch
Complete.
that, man? I was on that
And he
motherfucker
gets
like
it to
white
the
and rice.
34, good enough for the 1st.
That was my man.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's
See, that's the
1st and
position
10.
I want to play,
Nice
wide
job
receiver.
keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really
Can't
wanna
tell if I
convert on
missed
3rd down. They did.
the option
Big-time pickup
where to
for them,
select
and now, I think the aggressive
what you want to
play
play, or
calls
if it's
to
part of the
themselves.
story
This
where you end
part
up
of the field,
selecting a
I'll
different
take my
thing.
shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed.
2 and
It's
9,
a lot
shit.
tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Ooh, 3rd and
9
inches.
yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Give him 7 yards on the play as they
Feels like it might be a little bit
pick up the
harder.
3rd down conversion. So from
I
inside the
wanted.
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, Ellington.
Kidding me, that was a good
Brought
run.
down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. From the shotgun.
Oh
here's
my
White.
gosh, I can't believe I messed that up.
That's complete, right around the 8.
Could have got an easy sack
Nothing
there.
at all on that one. It'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Don't do
He
that.
stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Let's check on the call.
Wow. Accept.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, White.
Oh, come
Leaping and
on.
he makes the grab.
What
And
type
he
of
will
trash
score.
D was that guy on?
Touchdown, Florida. From 17 yards out. And the Gators have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive.
Fast
We
defenders
call
just
that
let him catch
methodical, I
that
guess, when
shit.
it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows.
I literally just sat and watched
Here,
as he
they
caught
give
it.
up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter.
Okay, it's our
That's when a
time.
knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Put the slants.
So here we go. His first collegiate snap as the Longhorns have the football, 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his
That was
running
good, D.
back
He
out of
read
the
that
backfield.
shit. At least we
Not
got
much there, only a yard. You know, Charles,
1 yard.
you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into
Let's
the stadium,
go.
there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands,
with
the
X.
pageantry. So nice for us
Touchdown
to
on
be able to get the
X.
assignment to call a few games on Saturdays this fall, because let's be honest, there's nothing like college football.
I would
Touchdown
agree with
on
that.
X, baby.
There's electricity
Oh.
that crackles no matter whether it's college or
Good
the
D.
NFL.
Giggity.
But this is a different vibe altogether when you're talking about a college game. And how about the one we're getting right out of the gate? 2 powerhouses in the college football world going at it to get things started.
Just hit him with a deep curl.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd
Going
and
for
9.
X.
From the gun, James.
Oh my gosh. Did I just give him a
Outside,
pick?
It's complete.
Oh no.
And he slips up past the 45 before being
I thought that was a
tackled.
turnover.
That would
We
go
got
for
lucky.
14 yards. A nice throw there by the junior quarterback who gets his first start today. And we talked with head coach Red O'Brien earlier.
Going
Boy, Charles,
for A.
he keeps his cards pretty close to the vest.
Well, certainly indicative of a guy who until recently was the defensive coordinator. And you know what it's like for those guys. They
Good
want
catch,
every bit of
baby.
information
Let's
in
go.
order to prepare their team. But in this case, I think now as a
Flex
head
on.
coach,
Texas
he
guy.
gave these
America.
quarterbacks equal time with the starters during practice. And you know that with this defensive mindset,
let's run one.
he wants to let his
Run it in.
competition sort itself out. That's how he got his defensive guys ready. He's going to try and do the exact same thing with his starting quarterback. Whoever plays best,
Okay, that was a
they'll
big
likely
fail.
stay on the field the longest.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards.
Charles, you know, it's worth mentioning here again that this is just such a big ball game. You think
Touchdown
about
on X,
right
baby.
off the bat in the regular season to
Oh,
have
shit,
two
they
top
blitzed me.
10 teams facing one another.
Oh.
What a treat.
And I love how you just presented that because this
That was good
trend,
D.
I think, is going to continue because of the college football playoff. And that trend is scheduling tougher opponents earlier in the season. Look, we used to just all load up on easy wins to get things started before you got into conference play. But now you
go
want
with A this
quality
time.
games on your schedule. And if you win those, gives you a much better chance of getting into the
How is this
college
D
football
getting
playoff.
right through them?
And he locates Walker.
That was in,
complete.
right?
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full
fuck is
yard
that,
shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a
QB
1st
sneak.
and
Let's
goal.
run the QB in. What the fuck?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Gators 7. Longhorns nothing.
QB sneak.
1st and goal, and a chance to get
QB.
that initial
Guthrie,
touchdown
come
right
on,
back.
Guthrie. Get a touchdown, baby.
They'll try and sneak
Oh
it
my-
here.
this is the
And
worst
he'll get
sneak
this one
ever.
back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept
Fired,
it himself at second down.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit
All right, let's
better.
run
No
it.
gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Run a different
The
dude.
line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second.
Let's go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Dance on, bro. Oh shit, dance on, bro. Oh shit. Oh.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stumped, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Each
Fuck, that
team's
might be
had
off.
it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
All right.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And
Sit your ass down, bitch. Behind the 30.
Up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Blitz them.
Ready
I know,
to begin
right?
their next drive.
It's
Here's the
painful.
Florida offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for.
No, that was my man.
Pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
I had him covered good too,
You can't yell at your D
man.
for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
playing the position I
and
wanna play.
reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And at the 44.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep
That's why I
all the
like guarding
receivers
that play.
alive in a play. Never
I ain't gonna let
lock
you
in
do that
on
again.
any
Come
one
on, try that
guy.
again,
Make
bitch.
sure you keep
Come on,
your
try it
eyes
again.
moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for
What
a
the
nice
fuck is the
pickup.
team doing?
And this winds up a gain
I'm
of
triggered.
4 to the 41.
Down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the
32.
36.
I'm gonna go first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we
Blitz-
ask them to
blitz
just eat
storm.
up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down.
Let's go.
It's Jennings. Well, this is going to depend
4th
on
and
the
1.
spot, but it's not a very
They
generous
almost
one.
got
It looks
it.
to be about a
They're gonna
yard or
run
so
it.
short.
They're
Well, they
probably
picked up
gonna
a
run it.
portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision
gonna
on
kick
4th
this?
and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They only need to go 1 yard.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort,
Wait,
but it's
penalty?
well short. But hold everything. Did they rough the kicker here? Looked like they might have. Let's see.
No
So
way.
forget the field goal. Give them the first on that penalty.
How about that? That's one way to pick it up, but that's
What
doing it
the
the hard way.
fuck?
But they'll accept it.
Man, the game is cheating.
So how
That
big
was
might
some
the special
bullshit.
teams mistake
Supposed to be-
there?
I'm supposed to be running the
into
ball
kicker,
now.
and that penalty leads to 1st and 10.
Fuckers got lucky on that one.
White looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The rest
Good
getting
rally
paid
to
under the
football
table.
Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Otherwise, we'd be on
At the
offense right now.
29-yard line.
This is Allington. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Off play action, here's White.
Are you kidding? The
That's
guy's
taken
literally
in
just
by the
standing
tight end,
there.
Perkins.
Some of these AIs, I
The
don't know.
first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Better off with Rust fucking
At first glance,
scientists.
I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
No
Here's a
way.
throw
Will you
out
get
wide,
good,
to his
man?
running back right
What's up with my
side. And he will
defense?
reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
You literally just
A nice
watched him.
pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
We got ourselves a
The
game.
Gators now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Good touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
Can't believe it. That never should have happened, bro. God
Fields
dang
it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard
Let's just go for a Hail Mary. YOLO.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Good
Go for
drive last
RB.
time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense.
Let's go! What's up, baby? What's up, baby? I called that shit with the Hail Mary. Let's go.
72 yards.
Why don't they replay that? What the
Guys
fuck?
are an extra point away from tying this thing up. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance
Pretty
to prove that
fun.
he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
We'll see. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would.
Now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over first and 10. At their
It's
own
almost like a
21-yard line.
street ball version.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try to get some points and feel great going into the half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. White looking middle, and it's incomplete.
White's pass.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And they will stop.
It's gonna be the difficulty definitely different now from this high school game, which is good. The last 2 games were too easy. Like,
You know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Martin, the return.
come on! Oh, gosh. It's halftime.
And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
There'll still be my ball.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an
halftime,
even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this carries into the end zone.
Woo! Oh.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially.
I just want to run the ball more.
Net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
About
Try to
set
run
for
this
their
one.
next drive. The Texas offense at the line. On first down. It's
Ooh!
Pierce. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh!
As he'll get this one up to
I
the
took that guy's
44-yard
ankles for
line.
sure.
This drive starting off on the right foot.
See,
18
come on. Where's the
yards.
replay,
Tell you,
man?
you look around the college football landscape, and there's some
Where's the
really
replay? That
good
guy got his
running backs
ankles
this year.
to-
The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the
Would
football
be.
and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital. And that was a pretty good run right there. A good
Oh,
illustration
no.
of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
Oh, the slip screen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
Oh my gosh, I
James
totally
lays
messed
out the
that up.
screen to Martin.
I'm triggered.
And he'll be brought down.
3rd and
losing
14.
yardage back at the 40.
Brandon, how
Oh,
about
Hail
that
Mary.
reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen. Broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me. And I'll
Oh,
take
you
it, absorb
fucking
it, and we'll
kidding
move
me.
on.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the
See,
target.
now we should
Incomplete.
kick it.
So stop here
But I'm
defensively
going
to
for
start
it.
this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
And a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their
We're going
offense a
for
nice
it. Fuck
push
it.
in the back as they get ready to take the field.
For X.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to
Go, baby.
deep for Green. This is
Let's
caught
go.
inside the 15.
First
He's able
down.
to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Working for big. Got a fix sync. All right.
You usually think 1, 2,
Roger
3
that.
yards,
Thanks for the
maybe
alert.
10. Not there. What a huge pickup.
Good luck with your sync. What'd you do?
I'm
triggered.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, James. And that is
Feet in,
caught,
baby.
but he will
Touchdown.
come down out of bounds, says the side
Come
judge.
on.
Incomplete.
This ref
We know all
is
the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right? Trying to
this
get their
ref
feet
is
down
out of
in bounds.
pocket
But a
today.
lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
They do get a couple, but they'll be
Five
left
minutes
staring
off.
at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw is James. To throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Operating from the gun, James.
Yeah, baby! What a play! Let's go! Oh, the Ramble dance.
There to make the grab. And his guys are going
Where's
to
the
take
replays
the
at,
lead.
though, really? Should be getting replays on every
Defensive there,
fucking
that
time.
was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Longhorns 21, Gators 14.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving
Almost a
team.
fumble.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Don't
Takes
do
it
that.
to 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Ellington, the ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike
My
back
boy.
with a touchdown right here.
Weight
If it's a
room, my
long
boy.
play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 9, White. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
To number 23.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
A successful screen pass is well choreographed, but this one just didn't come together at all. Couldn't get the blocking aligned, the timing, everything was off. Let's give a little credit to the defense for finishing off that play for New York.
4th and 10. They should probably gonna kick it.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Man, I can't believe we got that touchdown on the 4th.
And you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help
That
me
may
out.
have clutched this
He's
game
hoping
for
his
us.
team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Martin.
How the fuck did
Good
that guy get down there so
blocking nearly
fast?
sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard
Need to
return.
check in for steroids,
And out come
motherfucker.
The offense as they take over. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
And this is caught at the 20. And he finally
Catch,
is
good
out
catch.
of bounds, but he's down
Flex on,
inside
bro.
the 20-yard line.
That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that at 6'5", he's got a big wingspan that allows him to go up and complete that play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
There it is, baby.
That
Look at
is
that
caught
route, baby.
for a Longhorns touchdown. Buster Holiday there to make the grab. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, it's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us.
Wait, did the
now.
QB
With every
switch? I wasn't
score,
paying attention.
I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Keep going.
And he'll
bitch.
get it up past the
Sit the
20 to
fuck
about the
down.
22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Really?
Complete. That's Perkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first
Blisters,
down.
motherfuckers.
Off the bootleg. White. On the crossing route, complete.
What?
It's Hunter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Stiff arm.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For another Florida first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We're back now here on EA Sports as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the fourth. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Touchdowns and there is tie game.
From the gun, White. He hits Beasley right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
First and 10.
They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. White. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
My defense is trash. Hot garbage.
A close game again. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need to almost get to the quarterback.
This is the first time I ever got close to a
Then
block.
you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Coach said his D was the best. It surprised me. This coach is a little sus.
About set for their next drive. The Texas offense at the line. James from the gun. He'll throw.
That's a good catch,
He'll
baby.
hit his tight end, Walker. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now James throwing on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
James now throwing again on second and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, he brought me all
And
the...
he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, why?
Here's James from the gun on 3rd down. And able to find Green. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
First down.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Flip the
Yeah, you gotta
curl.
love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you gotta know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Go for Y.
To throw is James on first down.
Fuck!
He'll be
Why
hit
couldn't...
and
Oh,
taken
my
down at the
gosh.
21.
A 10-yard
And
loss.
we say
10-yard
overtime,
loss.
have to be able to
That
get
took
rid of the
too
ball
long.
sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to
Extra
throw the
line.
ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really
Fuck
almost
me.
discrediting their
You
work.
got so
They
fucked on
try
this
to
one.
throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think I
As
can
this old
just
brain
feel it.
remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Letting one go deep for the
There you
end
go,
zone.
baby.
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown
20.
from 21 yards away. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
And that's now his 4th touchdown pass in the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing
That's
story.
me, Gussie James, first ever college start.
When a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. White.
Good sack, baby.
And down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Oh.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
My man
They'll
fucking
get 9 there as that
shook
sets him
my
up
ass
for
on
3rd
that.
down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, White. He's gonna
That's my man.
fly.
No way. No fucking way.
And he's able to get this way
I took it off my man for 1 second. I hit E to switch characters, and what to do? He throws it to the other guy.
And he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Oh, how did I miss? Oh my gosh.
Touchdown, Florida.
I missed the easiest sack of all times. Oh my gosh. Stick to hockey, man.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
They could actually. I could just tell I'm going to get cheated by it.
And hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get the hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a
trying to get me to fumble that shit.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately,
we got to run the clock down somehow.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he will take this in for a long
Oh
touchdown.
shit! Fortnite dances.
Buster Holiday.
My man had the
with
Fortnite
his
dance.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Alright, let's go for an
Longhorns
attempt.
add on to
Practice
that
attempt.
lead. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go
Practice
for 2.
attempt field goal conversion. X or Y.
James operating from the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there
30
at
seconds.
the 25-yard line.
At their own
These games are way too long,
25-yard
though.
line.
Way too long. This mode.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the
I'm
last
actually
drive
going
when
to
they
call
got
it
into the end
after
zone.
this.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
chill out
Because
for a
when you
little
score a
bit.
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Something, and
When
then
you scored points, it's a whole lot better view
ready to come
than when you're
hang
trying
out
to
with
figure
you
out how to fix
guys.
things there.
And Ellington has it, middle of the field. That one a first down pickup of 8.
7 seconds.
Good for A. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As time has
Shit.
run
That's
on
an
this
over.
football game.
Today's final score, Longhorns 41, Gators 28.
Yay. See what bullshit the coaches got to say now.
So
This
things got
asshole
off
coach.
to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Wow.
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the
Let me
sink
guess
for
it turned
almost
to
2
an
weeks.
asshole.
I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Damn.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just
They're
turn up the
competing
volume, would you?
quarterbacks. Dumbass.
gone from
You think?
a sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback
I'll
system
find
is
this guy and slap him.
matchup-based, but I got to tell you, it sure looks
Watch
like
what you
he
say
still
about
doesn't have a
Guthrie.
clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously
I would
once said, if
legitimately
you've got two
slap you.
quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
Facts.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be
Like
worrying about you
130
breathing
pounds
down my
soaking
neck
wet.
if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I
short
see what's
stuff?
going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are
Jealousy.
you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman.
That
you're
lash out
Robin.
on this one.
This whole thing again? Are you dumb? Yeah, I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you.
Wow. The guy's got a heart defect. That was a low blow,
tell me I'm
Guthrie.
sorry.
Guthrie, that was a
No.
low blow, bud.
I'm just gonna leave.
How you gonna? You know the man has a heart defect. How you gonna?
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can.
That was a
he
low
can come
blow,
find me.
Guthrie. That was a low blow. I'm a little bit disappointed in Guthrie on that one.